співає, вода, пустель. Там, де ти живеш, нема людей. Все мене, я знаю, це мене. Знову осінь, вже сиве небо кличе.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now today I'm doing my best to react to about 4 or 5 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I am going along. So my fourth reaction of today is from Pianoboy Pustela. Pianoboy is the artist from Ukraine. The track is called Pustela, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've done the Google Translate, and Pianoboy, in the way how it's translated in the way how it's pronounced in Ukraine, it means piano fight. I know. Google, mate, honestly. And Pustela means desert. So I hope I'm getting that part right anyway. So that's going to be my next reactions. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there are some fantastic, amazing, brilliant artists which I do not want you to miss out on. I am talking about amazing artists with low subscribers and low views, but also mixed up into this is established artists, recognizable artists with high subscribers and high views. And once you do a comparison, you will come to the realization that these particular artists with low subscribers and low views are equally as good as any top list A-list artist out there. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Now, I would love you to follow me on Instagram, Uncle Momo Music Reactions, and when you do, please leave me a voice message, because I would love to hear your voice. Now also, if you want to translate my CC, all you have to do is go into auto generated, and there's a number of countries that you can translate my subtitles into. So that's, you know, the next to the icon where it's got, where you can click onto it for the subtitles. Next to it is the settings. You go into settings and there's auto generated, click onto that and it will translate it to any country that's there and that's highlighted. Right, I'm going to say a couple of shout outs, then go straight into my next reaction. So let me come out of this. Bosh. Right, I'd like to say a big massive thank you to Finley. Good morning to Narani. Good morning to Norman Smith. How you doing? Good morning to Render Ray. Intan. Good morning to Jerome Istro. Good morning to Elite Legal, Nightwish. How you doing, mate? A Scott Kamara, I had a word with you. I sent you a message on WhatsApp, because we do speak on WhatsApp as well. Good morning, how you doing? Daddy Nana, good morning, how you are, mate? Bone Red, good morning. The Cyber Mathis. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's Mathis. Or is it Manthus? I think the Cyber Manthus. Good morning, how are you, mate? Dwayne Hawkins, love your reactions. I have watched this video a dozen of times. I found it. I've seen the audition video, but didn't really become a dreamer until I watched them sing Hallelujah. I'm gonna check that out. The only thing I would require to be a dreamer is to love the fourth impact music. So you already are one. Oh, thank you very much. Anton, good morning, how are you, mate? To Cento, hey, don't worry, you don't have to meet any requirements to be accepted as a dreamer. Your passion for got 4 eye already makes you one. Thank you very much. Sergey Novak, good morning, how are you? World Peace, Love Bite, Dancing with the Devils, and you've given me the lyrics. Thank you very much for passing me the lyrics of that one. David Onoli, sheesh, I wrote this yesterday before anyone else had responded, but I just noticed that I never clicked send. I know, you know, oh my gosh, the amount of times that happened to me, and I do that on everybody. I do that on WhatsApp, I do it on Facebook, I do it on sending messages to people. It just happens, so I understand that. Look, so let's go into my next reactions. So this is Pianoboy, and I said I'm gonna go into the Google Translate and listen to it.
Pianoboy Pustela.
Pianoboy Pustela. And listen to what English says.
Piano fight desert.
Piano Fight Desert. So there you go. Don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. Without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Знову весна, і знову я без тебе мерзну. Шепіт, подих, а я у цій безодні голий. Море в долонях, та чомусь болить у скронях. Скелі, мов стіни, ми перейшли в інший вимір. Хай тобі співає вода, пустеля. Там, де ти живеш, нема людей. Все мене, я знаю, це мене. Знову осінь, вже сиве небо кличе в гості. Може, і досить захлинатись у її волосі. Знаєш, буває, любим те, що нас вбиває. Скелі, мов стіни, ми перейшли в інший вимір. Хай тобі співає вода, пустель. Там, де ти живеш, нема людей. Все мене, я знаю, це мене.
So that was Pianoboy with Pustela, translated The Desert. And before I go on and chat about what is this absolutely amazing artist, I'm going to read a little bit about him. So it's got Demetrov, I'm going to say Dermtro, or Demetro, is that how it's pronounced? Demetro Shurov. And that's the way how I'm going to say it. So it's got Shurov was born on the 31st of October 1981 in Vinistia, or Vinistia. I hope I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me on all the ones that I'm pronouncing it wrong. His father, Igor, is a poet and a painter. His mother is a teacher and a musician. Demetro started playing the piano at 4 years old. Shurov studied in Iceland, or Lillesum, August Reina in Lems. My name is absolutely mad. In France and Utah, United States, where he sang in the choir and played in jazz band and orchestra, which he performed compositions of the Baroque period. He's also played in the quartet barbershop. After coming back from the US, Shurov applied to the National Linguistic University. He joined Ocean Elsie as a session member in 2000, and later in 2021 he became part of the band and gained popularity alongside increasing popular band. In 2004, Shurov left the band to join a newly formed band, Aesthetic Education, with another member of Ocean Elsie, a bass player called Yuri. I can't even pronounce his surname, but this is like, I didn't know nothing about this, so this is really cool. So he's done a number of organising a festival, the Morocco Festival in 2018, and in 2019 a part of the Gola Fest. He composed music for several movies as well, Servants of the People, the fashion show, and he's a brand ambassador of Yamaha as well in Ukraine. So there's a little bit about that, and I didn't know about the Ocean Elsie. That is Oaken LC, but I didn't know about that. That is something incredible for me to know. There you go. That's educated me about that. But you know what? Before I when I heard his voice, I was gonna say that he sounds very, in the way I was singing, it would sound very, very Frenchy. That I had to listen. I thought, wait a minute, is he singing in Ukrainian language? He gave me this French kind of feel. So that's like. Made sense to me when he said that he's been over, he's gone over to France and then, and various other places. He's also been a judge on the Ukrainian version of the X Factor. So that's something that I didn't know before. Or maybe I saw him but didn't actually recognize him. That kind of thing. So here you got an artist who I believe sings in Ukrainian but gives you this French kind of texture. I think it's maybe in the tone of his voice, but not that kind of. He wasn't singing that, but he's gave me that kind of. I know there was some kind of a texture feeling that gave me this kind of French thing, and then that threw me. But it threw me into a nice place, not threw me in a confused place. It threw me off like, wow, I didn't expect this. Let me look into if I was Alice in Wonderland, I'd be certainly drinking eating the food to go smaller and drinking the milk to go larger and all that kind of element, because he does add that kind of curiosity element to his vocals and what he does, and I love that relaxation that he presents as well. Going on to what the view was of the visual of the video, once again, I love this kind of, it's almost like a contemporary kind of art form in there, an art form within an art form. You're looking at the video at one point as a music video, but you're also looking at the video as an art form as well of what's going on in there. The part on the beach, there's the waves of the ocean coming in and coming out again, the black and white element of the video as well. But then it gives you that sense of black and white, but it just shows you give colors in there. So there's a lot of things that play on mind that you have to look in and check in, and when you grasp all of it all together and it hits you wham one time into your face, like I said, the introduction was absolutely held you on the suspense. I love you, that suspense intro, but you're also slow motion zooming in on what is the artist. So all around the whole persona of the video, he gave you this kind of ambience feel of A, what's going on, B, the feeling of like, this is lovely, and C, it didn't even confused me as the part of like, I do not know what he was talking about, because I'm going to go on to what he was singing. I'm going to give you a little part of the lyrics, if I may, if I've got it. No. It is on his YouTube, and what I did do is copied and pasted and put it onto Google Translate, and then after that I came back out of it and forgot and deleted it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the process right now, if I can do it really, really quickly, and I hope that I can, just to give you a little part of what he was saying in his video. So I'm just going to take the first verse and maybe a little bit of the chorus on there. So it goes, spring again and again I am freezing without you, whisper breath and my naked is in abyss, the sea in the palms, but for some reason it hurts in the temples, rock like wall, the walls as in walls. We move to another dimension. Lei-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Let the water of the desert sing to you. Lei-la-la-la-la-la-la. There are no people where you live. Lei-la-la-la-la-la-la. Everything will pass. I know it will pass. So there's a little insight of the video. So I like this particular artist. I know that I have reacted to him before, but I think it was, I can't remember, because it's been so, like I said, I've done over like 400 reactions of Ukrainian music, and it will continue to do so as well. But I'm always pleasantly surprised but never disappointed when I go over to Ukraine and find an artist that just gives me that wow factor. And it always does. It always does. It really does. And for that reason, I salute you. Brilliant once again.
Hey, hey, hey.